something like that. But no, you have to lift your chin up, you
It
idiot.
smells of citronella.
You said that
No, it's
already.
going to burn my chin. We're continuing south on the Staffs Worcester Canal, starting out from where we left off of the last film, which was the Bratch locks. We're going down to Kimber. We're going to go via the Botterham Staircase lock. So give me a chance to put the drone up and have a proper look at that, and a bit of an explanation as to how that sort of things works, and I guess how the drone works as well a little bit. We'll also get a bit of drone footage at Kinver where we eventually get to there, and there might be a slightly inebriated chat with the missus as well, which never particularly ends well. And don't forget, of course, there will be joke of the day, so watch it through to the end. It's Lumsden. This is Bumhole Lock. Isn't it? Bumblehole. Oh, okay.
How old are you?
48. 48.
What do you reckon?
Giggity Wharf, Mrs Lumsden, not Gidgety or Giggity.
Why?
Giggity.
How do you know?
Will be. Giggity is a word.
So it's gidgety.
No, it's not. Gadgety, that's a word. Not giggity or
Never
gidgety.
heard. What does giggety mean then?
Giggity giggity. I don't know. That bloke in Simpsons says it. What's his name?
Bart.
No, not Bart. Giggity giggity. So here we are, Botterham top lock, staircase lock. So we need to fill the top lock, and we need the bottom lock to be empty, because the top lock will empty into the bottom lock to allow us to travel into the lower lock. There's the lower lock down there, waiting to be filled by the top lock. I decided to film the whole process of going through a staircase lock in synchronisation with the bow camera as well. So I've got a little GoPro on the bow there. Then up went the drone. So just talking through there, you can see me now just starting to open the paddles. You'll see that bottom lock is empty at the moment, and there you can see the rush of water going in. So all that water is coming from the lock above, where the boat is currently sitting, and all that water is coming out of that lock, which takes the boat down, and it's bringing the water up in the lower lock, which means that we can then open the gates and sail straight forward. So a staircase lock, basically 3 sets of gates. You've got a top gate, which is the entry gate on the top lock, and you've got a very bottom gate, which is the exit gate, coming through this way. On the lower lock, the middle gate acts as both, so it's currently the bottom set of gates or the top lock. So I've got a guy chatting to me now about the drone. He wanted to see it, and so just whipped it over the top of Mrs L, spun it round, take it back, see me chatting to him there, just over on the right. You can hear the drone going across. The only microphone is on the bow camera on the GoPro. So all of the sound is just coming straight from that. There's no sound, there's no recording of any sound on a drone. So there you go. I'm now starting to look at opening these top gates. You can see the water starting to go down the spillway there now. As surplus water comes into that lower lock, it runs off down through the down the bywash. And then Mrs L is free to navigate straight out of there and into the very next lock. So when I close those gates behind her, those gates will then become the top gates of the lower lock. This now gives me a chance to reposition the drone. Try and get into a position so I can see Mrs L coming out of that top lock. It's a funny thing with a drone, because what you see on the screen of your phone, where the remote controller is, you think you're level until you start to move and you realise that you might have been just half an inch out, but by the time you've travelled 50 metres, you're kind of 6 foot out. So yeah, it's a funny one. So I've got to get better at that. I've got to get better at trying to sort of be smoother with the operation. The dangerous thing you can see there is you can see that telegraph wire that's immediately across. You've always got to be very aware of those. That's the sort of thing you'll come on, particularly if you're travelling a distance away. The drone's gone out of the sight. So there we go, opening up the paddles on the bottom lock now to take Mrs L down to the lower canal level. So another reposition. There again, you see, I'm just sort of onto the right of it. Let's see if we can get a bit closer to Mrs L. I'm still playing with this drone, trying to understand, you know, just what its limitations are. How low can I get it where it's still safe? Can I get it into little holes like this? You know, where you can get closer up to the locked doors and stuff. I always enjoy that sort of shot where you put it into reverse and you put it into climb as well at the same time, and sort of shoot back and up and away from the target that you were filming. So there you go, that was me just having a play. Again, let's get back lined up now to see Mrs L's exit. See me every now and again. I'm still very nervous, still checking in the sky that it's sat where it should sit. But they are incredibly easy to sort of go where you want them to go and stay where they are. I think the bit I'm getting, I need to get used to is just how a little bit twitchy they are on when you want to do a gentle movement. It's quite difficult, or I'm finding it difficult. There she comes, smooth as ever, Mrs L in control. I just wanted to get a shot now of her going beneath the drone. Yeah, I was happy with that one. And then I repositioned it. So yeah. Now this you'll see here where I'm too twitchy. I'm following her and then I realise I'm not on the right line. And then I move it, and I move it again, and I move it again. And it's that sort of thing that is the difference between a really smooth bit of filming and a total amateur like me. But there you go. So for those of you who wanted to know how drones work, that's a bit of that. And those of you that wanted to know how a staircase lock worked, there's a bit of that. And there's the gormless sod who controls the thing. Nice little touch here, just before it hits the ground, it raises its camera, so it doesn't get its lens dirty. How clever is that? so much better with that black above the rubbing strip coming up to the gunnel. I really like that. And it's lovely fresh bit of paintwork on the bow as well. All refreshed. Mrs L's already damaged it. You know, it's never me. I've never made a mistake ever. Single-handers, showing off. He's never that nice to me. He sees another bloke, just shows off. So we've arrived just outside Kimber, and this is the mooring that Mrs L has always dreamed of, and it is beautiful. It is beautiful, surrounded by lovely trees as far as you can see, right down through there. No, I'm not going to shush. They shouldn't have moored there. When we moored here, earlier on. We're on our own. Went to the pub, come back. All the tourists have arrived. Yes, I know we're tourists, but nevertheless, this was our space first. I'll talk as loudly as I want. Is that citronella?
Yes.
Can you smell it?
I know. And the bats can.
Yeah. I can smell that more than I can smell you now, and that's good.
Oh, shut up.
So here we are. We're having a little holiday. We always come out this week because this week is Mrs Lumsden's birthday on Wednesday, so we're on Monday at the moment.
well done.
Because you'll be watching this after her birthday. She'll be even older by the time you watch this. So your birthday on Wednesday, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So here we are in Kimber, beautiful Kimber, and yeah, we've always sort of cruised through this little spot and we always thought that's a lovely place to moor. So here we are, we're mooring, we're back watching, and was that one?
3.
Up there, yeah, loads of bats, great. So now got the whiskey. What have you got, Mrs? Bit of white wine. You. Cheers, happy holidays.
Oh. Nice. What am I drinking? What wine is this?
Pinot.
Oh,
Pinot Collapso.
I feel a miracle coming on.
Whereas I've got a Jura Journey. I think it's a 10-year. It's very nice. An easy drink. All the Jura stuff is an easy drinker. Smell it. You like the smell, don't you?
Not really.
You always tell me you do.
No, there's a lot of things I tell you.
You're just humouring me. So we've had a good few drinks, as you can possibly tell. We're a little bit subdued because it's been a long day. We've done, I think we only did something like 10 miles, but we did 19 locks, of which was the Bratch and the Botterham Staircase. They were good fun. But quite a slog today, but a good day. I need a joke. Joke of the day. Joke of the day. Here you go. Here's a joke. Really?
It's going to be like, do you want me to hold your whiskey just in case you get excited?
What's the difference between Saudi Arabia and Abu Dhabi?
I don't know. What is the difference between Saudi Arabia and Abu Dhabi?
Saudi Arabia don't like the Flintstones, but Abu Dhabi do.
Oh dear me.
I heard that one on the internet and it made me really laugh because the bloke was trying to tell his daughter and he couldn't tell it for laughing. But it is one of those jokes that as you start to tell it, it's funny. Abu Dhabi do. Joke of the day, joke of the day, joke of the day, joke of the day.
I'm sorry, but does that scenery over there look like you expect E.T. to come flying over the top any minute?
A flying BMX. There's a big moon, doesn't it?
Just that over there, that side.
Do you think it's spooky?
No?
Don't you think it's Blair Witch Project territory, this?
No, this would be Blair Witch Project.
Behind, look at that there.
Right, like that. But no, you have to lift your chin up, you
It
idiot.
smells of citronella.
You said that
No, it's going to burn my chin.
Oh,
Do
haven't
it
thought
with
that
a
one
torch,
through.
not with a naked flame.
I like the naked flame idea. Can we try it again?
Burn my whiskers off. Anyway, I suppose
Can we go?
we ought to shut up. And I have no idea whether the visual quality of this bit of filming under the light of a citronella candle, your little fairy bottle of things, and your phone, not sure whether that's. I mean, you know.
Oh, look at that.
If I'd got the same amount of subscribers as like Foxes Afloat or Cruising the Cut, I could probably have some decent kit.
You don't need decent kit.
I do.
You don't.
I do.
You don't.
These people out here demand perfection from me. They know that they can't get that
You're
from
going
you.
to be sorely disappointed.
They know that it's not coming from you, so they can only expect perfection from me, and I deliver, babe.
I don't like liver.
Joke of the day, joke of the day, joke of the day. Oh, you tell the joke. That's my joke. Did I deliver? Oh,
Don't like liver.
No, they do chicken chop suey. Listening.
Oh,
We're not
sorry.
going to do any filming tomorrow. I'm going to give you a day off.
Thanks.
But then we're going to Worcester on Wednesday, aren't we? So from Stourport to Worcester, so we'll get that filmed.
Can I just say...
Because that's your birthday.
Yes, I don't want it to be filmed.
You know these 3,000 odd subscribers I've got? They're all going to send you a birthday present. Imagine that.
I don't want...
They all arrive.
I don't want birthday presents. I just want peace and goodwill to all men and women.
It's not Christmas,
And
it's
animals.
your birthday.
That's just what I want in the world. I don't need anything materialistic.
Okay.
I have everything I need.
Okay.
Apart from...
Cool.
I could do some plastic surgery. That'd be nice.
You
Get rid of
could
my
do
double
with some
chin.
plastic surgery.
Look at that.
But in the meantime, until we can
Botox.
afford plastic surgery, perhaps just some scaffolding.
Good night.
Cheers. See you soon. Subscribe. Please. For my
Why?
wife. She's starving. She just needs...
And seriously, you don't need to subscribe.
I do.
No, they don't.
Don't. That's my business model. I'm working on it.
Your business model that's been going for the past 5 years and is
I've changed my model. Model now, beg.
I've changed my goals. They've got to be realistic and achievable.
Look, if I bet I could go and sit in the street in Birmingham, just put my hat on the floor, right, have a dog with me.
I think that's really disrespectful to people that actually do need money
I know they
because
do.
they're homeless.
Well, I do give them money.
No, but you're pretending to be homeless so you can
There's
have
a
some
lot of
money.
them do that.
I feel that if that's what you
Just
need,
saying.
if that's what you need to do in life, then really good luck to you. Don't
Don't get all serious with me when I'm having a
sorry.
little play.
But don't.
See, she gets triggered by certain things. Shall we talk about the Grand National? Let's not talk about the Grand National. Right. Bye. Love you all.